We are here today, guys, London, again, Joe behind the camera. As always, we are testing and reviewing the microphone by Joby, the Wavo Pro. Welcome to tune to the channel once again. As I mentioned, we are reviewing the Wavo Pro microphone by Joby. Go and check it out. Joby on the website, they have a lot of new gear, so definitely recommend to go and check it out. Now, what is the Wavo Pro? It's a professional supercardiod microphone. It's an on-camera microphone. I'm using it right now on top of my Blackmagic through this lapel mic. We're gonna get into the feature in a second. But yes, we're using the microphone because I wanted to show you how the sound comes directly out straight from the mic. Let's start from the unboxing as well. So in the case, you will have the microphone, the Wavo Pro, of course, then one foam windscreen, one windshield, a fur windshield, the dead cat also called. We'll have one 3.5mm jack to connect your camera to the microphone and one USB cable to USB-C to charge the microphone, because yes, we need to charge the microphone. In terms of connections, we have two types of connections. Mini jack, as I mentioned before, simply you plug in the cable to your mic and the camera. The second way is to connect the microphone through the USB-C cable to your laptop. So automatically the microphone will recognize a different output and you will be able to talk through your laptop. So you have two different types of connections, which is great, very versatile. Okay, as always, we are gonna cover also the dimensions and the weight of the item, and it measures 13.7 centimeters by 2.9 by 11. The weight of the microphone is 161 grams. Very light, very portable. In terms of mounting, we can mount the microphone on camera through a cold shoe, and of course you can just slide the cold shoe on the hot shoe of your camera, as you can see in these clips. But also we have a 3/8 inch thread under the microphone, so you can screw your microphone over a boomstick, for example, as in this clip. Main features, what we're gonna cover right here. So first of all, we have a built-in LED light at the back of the microphone, which helps us to understand how much battery is left in the microphone. And also when you're charging the microphone, the light will change color. So when it's red, it means the battery is off. When it's yellow, you are halfway of your battery. When it's green, your battery is fully charged. When we record with the Wavo Pro without any lapel microphone, we can set up a safe track. Basically, we can split the two channels of our camera, the left and right, and we will be recording one of the channels with -10 decibels. So if you are in very loud environments, it's a safety net to have some good and clear sound and without any clipping. Then we have a second mic input, which is actually a great option, and that's what I'm using right now. So I can connect any lapel microphone to the Wavo Pro itself and have the chance to record two voices at the same time. Great option for dual interviews, or also for days like this when I'm vlogging, you know, and I've got a cameraman and I can just stay away from the camera. If instead we're recording with two microphones, so the Wavo Pro and the lapel mic, as I'm doing right now, with the same button, we can split the channels, so use the stereo mode of the camera and record one microphone on the left channel, for example, and the other microphone on the right channel. So we'll be able to split the audio in post-production for a better mix. Also, we have another couple of buttons on either side of the mic itself to increase the gain of the microphone. So on the left hand side, I have the button to increase the gain of the Wavo Pro. On the right hand side, I have the button to increase the gain of the lapel microphone. Like in this case, you have two options to increase the audio of 10 or 20 decibels. With the microphone, we can also download the Wavo Pro app. It's a simple way to enhance the features of your microphone, because you can access some features only through the app. So we have an equalizer, for example, to balance the sound as you like it to sound. You can also delete some low frequencies like air conditioner, traffic, like in this case, that sort of things. Very helpful. We have an ANR button, which is an ambient noise reduction. So when you select the option, again, the microphone is trying to avoid certain frequencies and noises. Unfortunately, you can't cancel the dog's noise in the background. And from the app, you can also select the option to turn your microphone on and off when you're turning your camera on and off. So that's great as well if you forget to turn on or off your microphone. Okay, don't forget the price, guys. We can find the Wavo Pro at 257.95 British pound. All the links in the description tab, as always. Let's try with a couple of tests, audio tests. Let's say we are vlogging. I'm just using the Wavo Pro with the windshield on top, with the fur windshield. The gain is 0 now, so normal gain of the mic. I'm going to increase it of 10 decibels for you guys. There, yeah, I'm speaking plus 10 decibels, probably a bit louder. Let's try 20. And there you go. Yeah, I can see the levels going up. But again, check all the manual because I've done another few tests right there. Go and check this video out. The last test I want to try, guys, is the ambient noise reduction. So right now the option is off. I'm going to be quiet for a second and let's just hear what's happening. There's a bit of cars and planes. I'm going to turn the audio reduction, ambient noise reduction on. There it is. Any difference? Drop a comment down here. We're going to get to the studio, listen back to our videos, and I'm going to share my opinion on the mic. As you can see, we are back indoors. I'm talking through the Wavo Pro in a controlled environment like a YouTube studio, for example. And how does it sound in this case? No lapel microphone, the audio is straight off the Wavo Pro. I'm gonna share 3 things I like about the mic and 3 things I don't, and then just give you an overall feedback and what I think about it. So things I like are, of course, the second input. So being able to add a lapel microphone, it's really a plus, especially for professional work. If you're interviewing someone, you can talk through a microphone and get a feedback through the second mic. So that's definitely a pro feature to have. Related to that is also the stereo and mono mode. So that's my second like. Again, in post-production, you can separate the voices or whatever audio you're recording and mix it better because you have 2 separate tracks. And the third thing, again, it's a pro feature, which is the safe track. So being able to record on 2 channels of your camera, of your audio, one with the -10 decibels. So in that way, you always have a second track in case the audio is too loud, in case the environment is too loud, not to have clipping audio. Because when the audio is clipped, it's like overexposure, it's done. But if you have a safety track, it's gonna save your work. Some things I don't like, which are actually more preferences than technical issues, are the built-in battery. So I usually don't like microphones with batteries. I prefer just plug and play, ready to go microphones. As I vlog a lot, also the size matters and the shape matters as well. So it's a kind of a quirky shape, which is not my favorite, but I understand because they need to put some interface underneath the mic. But yeah, it's not my day-to-day mic, let's put it that way. For travel purposes, for example, if I'm away somewhere remote and I don't have any electricity, after 60 hours, well, it's a lot of time, but still you run out of batteries. For instance, when you don't have any batteries in your microphone, it's much easier. Just plug it in and you're ready to go anytime, anywhere. So these are the first 2 things I'm not really sure about: size and battery. The third thing I'm not sure about was the ambient noise reduction option. I'm not really sure if it worked out in my test. So if you go back to my tests, when I turned the ambient noise reduction, I couldn't see or hear any difference in terms of the actual noise, but I could see a difference, I could hear a difference in my voice. So my voice was affected, not in a good way, because it's cutting out some frequencies, but again, not from the ambient, but from the voice, and I don't want that. Maybe I'll test it again very soon more deeply and see how it goes. Overall, what do I think? I think it's a good microphone. Well, especially for studio purposes, that's how I recommend this microphone more than outdoors. If you are outdoors, I think the sound is definitely better when using a lapel microphones with a windshield as well, if it's windy outside. I definitely noticed a better quality with the lapel microphone. Remember, everyone is different, our needs are different, so the choice is up to you. These are my first impressions. I hope they help out. If you have any questions, you know where to leave your comment. So I hope to see you in the next one. Hit the subscribe button right now, and I'll see you very soon.